Hi everyone, I'm Laura from gosimpli.ca, and today I have a fast, slow HIIT cardio remix workout. So we'll be doing one slow version of an exercise followed right away by the fast version of that same exercise. I've included both a warm-up and a cool-down, so it's a full workout all in one video. You don't need any equipment for this. I'm going to grab a drink of water and get my timer started, and then we'll get on with our warm-up. Okay, I hope you're ready. For our warm-up, we're going to be doing exercises for about 30 seconds a piece, and then we'll be warmed up for our workout. So we're going to start here with just a boxer shuffle, just shifting our weight back and forth, getting a little bit of warmth into our legs, getting our heart rate up a little bit. So there's no break in between the warm-up exercises, so we'll be going just right away into the next exercise, and your next one will be a walking up and out in about 5 seconds. Okay, so walking up and out, you're just switching legs and rotating the leg outward and then pulling it back in, and then the same on the other side. You can do this in a jumping fashion if you want to, but you don't need to. You just want to get some range of motion through those hips. Okay, next we have a windmill toe touch, so feet just about shoulder width apart, touch to one side, and then touch to the other. Just get some rotation through that upper back, and also because we're reaching for our toes, we're warming up the back of the legs, a little bit in the calves, definitely in the hamstrings. Next up is a side lunge, so feet wide apart and just off to one side and then off to the other side. Warming up both the inside and the outside of the thigh. Just a few more seconds here. Okay, so next up we're going to do an overhead reach and then bend down and touch our toes. So reaching way up to the sky and bending down low. About 5 more seconds here. Then we have some butt kickers. So you're just pulling up your leg like you're going to try and hit your bum with your heel. This is actually our last warm-up exercise. So it's a nice cardio move to get that heart rate up. Okay, that's it for our warm-up. Grab a quick drink of water and we'll get started with the workout. Okay, so for our workout, remember we're doing first a slow interval, then a fast interval with no rest in between, A-B pattern, but I will give you 10 seconds between groups. So starting with a walking jack. So this is our slow version, so 20 seconds of this. And then for our fast version, which I'll give you a hint, it's going to be a jumping jack. We're going to go right into it with no break. Okay, so if you want to see the next exercise coming up, look to the left-hand corner of your screen, and there'll be a little picture to show you what's coming up next. I'll try to tell you as well, so that you don't feel lost. Just keep moving. If you get messed up, just keep moving. Okay, back to the slow one. So again, it's a walking jack, no break. Your slow version is the break. And back to those jumping jacks. So this is the second time through for the jumping jacks, which means now I'll give you 10 seconds rest before we start the next group of 2. Okay, so here you have a rest. You can march in place, you can box or shuffle, whatever works for you. So first up is a high knee march. So it is a very low impact move. It may not seem very challenging, but I want you to lift those knees high, okay? None of this sort of like baby marching, like lift them high. And look to the left for the high impact version, the fast version that comes next, which is high knees. So you're running, you're trying to get your knees up to hip height or higher if you can. Now back to the slow version. This is your break. And we'll do one more of the faster, the higher impact version. Okay, so get ready. And now high knees. It's about 5 seconds here. Okay, take your rest. Again, whatever works for you. I'm doing a boxer shuffle. You can run on the spot, whatever. Okay, so next we just have body weight squats. So your weight is back in your heels. And you're catching your breath, getting ready for the fast version, which will be a jumping squat coming up in just a few seconds. So now we're doing jump squats. Part of a jump squat is landing softly. And now we're back to the slow version. Heart rate come down just a little bit, and back to jump squats. Just a couple more seconds. Okay, you have your break here. Next up, we're starting with a walking burpee. Okay, so to walk it, you just go down, walk out, walk up, reach up. When I go back into my burpee, I'm trying to go back leading with a different leg each time. Okay, and now I'm going to jump it. Just a couple more seconds. Okay, now I'm going to walk it. And this is the point in the workout where I'm regretting wearing long sleeves. I love long sleeve shirts. I tend to get cold easier, so they keep me warm. But once I start working out, okay, fast version, then I get really hot and really sweaty. Just try your best here. If you need to take a break, that's okay. Okay, we're done with burpees. They're not my favorite. Okay, next up we have a reverse lunge. So we're just walking back into that reverse lunge. Trying to catch our breath here. So next up is going to be a jumping lunge. So we're just going to jump our legs back and forth. Whoops. Just a few more seconds. Okay, back to the walking version. Try to remember your good posture. I'm always working on my posture. Okay, one more round of jumping lunges. Five more seconds. Okay, your break. Next up we have a sort of side lunge, walking lunge. So it's just lateral steps, I guess is a better name. You can do whatever you want with your arms. If you just want them on your hips, that's fine. I tend to keep mine moving. Gives me more balance. Next up we have lateral jumps. So same move. Now we're hopping from side to side. May not be quite as hard as burpees or jumping lunges, but it's a very good cardio move. Keeps the heart rate up for sure. Back to walking. Back to jumps. This is our last one of this group, so we'll get our 10-second little break. After this, okay, so your 10-second break. Our next two, we're going to be down on the ground in a plank position. So get down. We're starting with plank steps. Now we have to hold this plank for a really long time, because we have to go through all 4 intervals. Now it's plank jacks. So your upper body's holding, your lower body is jumping in and out like a jumping jack. Just a few more seconds of this. And then back to walking. So walk out and then pull them back in. And again, try to lead with a different leg going out each time, if you can. Get ready for the fast one. So now you're jumping your legs in and out. And I don't know about you, but my upper body is screaming from holding that plank. Whew. Okay, 10-second rest. Stretch those arms out a bit, because our next one is also a plank. Okay, so we're doing a knee tuck. I'm going to go from my lower arms for the knee tuck. So I'm bringing my knee a bit up and out to the side and tucking it in towards my elbow. It doesn't have to touch. And next up we have mountain climbers. So up to my hands, running my feet in and out. And again, my arms, wow. They're really burning. Maybe doing 2 plank intervals back to back wasn't the smartest idea. That's okay, we'll make it through. Okay, plank knee-ups. I gave myself a little break there. Did you see that? If you need to take a break, that's totally fine. Just take a quick one and then hop right back into it as fast as you can. This is our last set, remember. Okay, mountain climbers. This is the very last 20 seconds. After this, we'll be cooling down. So give it everything you've got. Try and keep your bum low if you can. I know mine's creeping up there. Whew. Okay, grab a quick drink of water and then come on back for the cool down. Okay, our cool down is exercises 30 seconds each. No break, starting with a boxer shuffle here. I am just covered in sweat. It's only a 20-minute workout, beginning to end, including the warm-up and cool down. I'm sweating. That was 20 minutes well spent. So just sort of, your boxer shuffle can get a little more relaxed as the 30 seconds goes by. Now we've got a slow march. So again, you can go nice and slow, but still try and get that leg up there for the range of motion. It doesn't have to be a fast march, just a full range of motion march. I wish I could find something to do with my hair. Sometimes I can just clip the side here for the bangs, but it's not long enough to put up in a ponytail. I suppose I could wear a hat or a bandana, but if you have any options, let me know. Okay, toe touch circle. So down on one side, walk across to the other toe, all the way up, lean back, and then go the other way. Stretching out our hamstrings a bit, stretching out our core a bit, stretching out our lower back. I love cooling down. It reminds me that I've worked hard. It says thank you to my muscles. And lets me know I'm done. I'm done for the day. Okay, we've got a standing quad stretch. So if you need to hold on to a chair or something, that's totally fine. You can pick a spot on the wall or on the floor in front of you, or put your hand where your belly button is. Those are all sort of tricks that may help you if you need some balance help. So our next interval, naturally, will be on the other side of the body. Okay, so now we're going to do the right leg. If you already did the right leg in the first interval, then just do the left leg this time. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you do both legs. Almost done here. Just a few more seconds. Okay, so next we're getting down on the ground. We're going to do a butterfly stretch. So soles of your feet together and lean over. Try and really push the knees down. You can use your hands if you want to. If you need to do that, that's fine. If not, just lean forward as comfortably as you can. Stretching out a bit more the hamstrings and into the hips as well. Okay, now we're going to grab onto your toes if you can and walk your legs out. Just doing a seated toe touch. If you can only reach to here, it's fine. You just want to keep reaching. You'll find as you hold the stretch, you can go a little farther, and then day by day as you continue to stretch and work on flexibility, it will get easier. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Eventually, they'll go down. Okay, next up we have a seated deep glute. So bend your knees, pick up your left leg, fold it across the right, and then push yourself up onto it. Nice, straight, flat back there. You should feel this all in behind the hamstring. Maybe a little bit into the hip there as well. And walk your leg out. If that's too hard, walk your leg out. You just want to work on opening that leg, and wherever you are with your flexibility, it's just fine. And we're going to switch sides, so pulling the right leg up and over, sitting up nice and straight. This is our last stretch. So you can already be saying thank you to your body for completing this workout. It was a challenging one for sure. That's good. It's good to challenge ourselves. Excellent job. If you've managed to keep along with me as best as you can, you should be really proud of yourself. I have a lot more workouts like this, so be sure to check out gosimpli.ca, and I hope to see you again soon.